Good evening. Welcome to the world's safest place this evening. Welcome to the meeting of the Skokie Village Board for Monday, October the 18th, 2021. With Skokie and the entire state of Illinois now in phase 5 of the Restore Illinois plan and the lifting of restrictions on in-person gatherings, Skokie Village Board meetings are in person in the council chambers at Skokie Village Hall, 5127 Oakton Street. Village Board meetings begin at 8 p.m. and will continue to be broadcast live on the Village's YouTube channel, as well as on Skokie Vision cable television channels, 17 Comcast and 25 RCN. Meetings are also rebroadcast on the cable channels in the weeks following each meeting, and the videos are archived on the Village's YouTube channel. As of August 30th, 2021, all individuals in Illinois shall be required to wear masks when indoors, including Village Hall meetings. Public comments may still be submitted to publiccomments@skokie.org. Comments received prior to the meeting or during the meeting will be provided to the Village Board, but will not be read aloud. Public comments also can be mailed or hand-delivered to Skokie Village Hall, 5127 Oakton Street, Skokie, 60077. Attention, Village Manager's Office, or can be placed in the exterior drop box on the west side of Skokie Village Hall. Each board meeting agenda includes time for public comments, and individuals wishing to speak on an issue will be allocated 3 minutes to address the Village Board. And now it's my pleasure to introduce our Village Clerk, Pramod Shah, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The meeting will come to order, and the clerk will please call the roll.
Trustee Sutker,
Here.
Trustee Robinson,
Here.
Trustee Kuhn,
Here.
Trustee Johnson,
Here.
Trustee Slovin,
Here.
Trustee Klein,
Here.
Mayor Van Dusen.
Here, we have a quorum. Next item on the agenda is approval of the consent agenda for this evening's meeting. A motion is in order. Trustee Klein, seconded by Trustee Slovin. Is there anything on the consent agenda anybody would like to have removed? If not, I'll call the roll, please.
Trustee Sutker,
Aye.
Trustee Robinson,
Aye.
Trustee Kuhn,
Aye.
Trustee Johnson,
Aye.
Trustee Slovin,
Aye.
Trustee Klein,
Aye.
Mayor Van Dusen.
Aye. The motion passes. This evening, we have a proclamation on behalf of the Skokie Valley Rotary regarding World Polio Day. Whereas Rotary is a global network of 1.2 million neighbors, friends, leaders, and problem solvers who unite and take action to create lasting change in communities across the globe. And whereas the Rotary motto, service above self, inspires members to provide humanitarian service, following high ethical standards, and to promote goodwill and peace in the world. Whereas Rotary in 1985 launched Polio Plus, and in 1988 helped establish the Global Polio Eradication Initiative, which today includes the World Health Organization, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, GAVA, the Vaccine Alliance, UNICEF, and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation to immunize the children of the world against polio. And whereas polio cases have dropped by 99.9% since 1988, and the world stands on the threshold of eradicating the disease. And whereas to date, Rotary has contributed more than $2.2 billion, that's in U.S. currency, and countless volunteer hours to protect more than 3 billion children in 130 companies. And whereas Rotary is working to raise an additional $50 million per year, which would be leveraged for maximum impact by an additional $100 million annually from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. And whereas these efforts are providing much needed operational support, medical staff, laboratory equipment, and educational materials for health workers and parents. And whereas, in addition, Rotary has played a major role in decisions by donor government to contribute more than $10 billion to the effort. And whereas the Skokie Valley Rotary Club is nearing its 82nd anniversary on November 16, 2021, having been chartered on November 16, 1939. And whereas two members, Neil King, whose father, and John Haben, whose grandfather, were both charter members when it was called Rotary Club of Niles Center. Now therefore I, George Van Duzen, Mayor of the Village of Skokie, do hereby proclaim October 24th, 2021 as World Polio Day and celebrate the 82nd anniversary of the Skokie Valley Rotary Club. And is Diane Queer Morrow, President? Thank you.
Thank you. I'd just like to acknowledge our Rotarians in the room, Trustee Ralph Klein, Officer Brian Reagan, Brian Baker, and John Haben, and Bonnie, from the Zombie, from the Trail Center. Is anyone else here? I just wanted to say that spending a lot of time with the mayor, he came to help us dedicate our Rotary bike that's on Dempster and McCormick. And it's a public image of our out there in the open exercise. And I wanted to also, we have asked for proclamations and have them from Niles and Lincolnwood and the Gay Martin Rose tomorrow. So we have everyone that we represent with the same proclamation. So thank you. And remember our contract.
Congratulations. That's quite a record, 99.9%. And Diane is going to see to it that it becomes 100%. Thank you. I would like to also point out, with the approval of the consent agenda this evening, Valerie Riley and Daniel Mann were appointed to the Commission on Family Services, and Nicholas Worth to the Zoning Board of Appeals. Is Nicholas and I believe Daniel, is Daniel here? Daniel, would you two please stand and let us thank you. We appreciate your offer to volunteer, and I promise you we are going to put you to work. Uh, It's the boards and commissions who do so much and contribute so many hours to advise the village board on a wide range of activity in the village. There probably is not a sector of village life that is not affected by one or more of our commissions. So thank you very much. We appreciate the time that you are going to be putting in, and the village is grateful to you. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Commissioner Nicole Potash from our Board of Fire and Police Commission, and Fire Chief Hofleck, and I believe our Police Chief, Brian Baker, is also with us this evening. And Will, Chairman of our Board of Fire and Police Commission. Thank you for being with us.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm Nicole Pothast, one of the 5 commissioners who's honored to sit on the Police and Fire Commission. We have the amazing responsibility to hire our really talented fire and police for the village of Skokie, so it's my honor to be here tonight. Now the formalities, right? So good evening, Mayor Van Dusen and trustees, our village manager, Lockerbie, Fire Chief Hoflick, and Chief Baker, and all of those who are here on this very special evening. I want to especially acknowledge the families and friends of tonight's appointees. This is a proud moment for all of you. I extend my congratulations to all of you and thank you for supporting your loved one during this journey and leading them up to this moment. Tonight, we have the honor of swearing in 4 new firefighters. We must never forget that the men and women who serve as our first responders deserve our respect and our admiration. They're often the first on the scene of a tragedy and provide security and comfort to those who are suffering, and for that we thank you. We invest in our first responders with authority to promote and keep us safe and keep peace. They have earned our support and gratitude and respect, and it is my greatest honor to be part of this special ceremony tonight. So, we will just go in order. So if I could please have Anthony Ruffalo, please. Hi, Anthony. It's nice to meet you. So here's a cheat sheet for you. You'll just raise your right hand and you'll repeat after me. Okay? Okay. So, I, Anthony Ruffalo,
I, Anthony Ruffalo,
do solemnly swear that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States of America,
do solemnly swear that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States of America,
State of Illinois,
State of Illinois,
the ordinances of the Village of Skokie,
the ordinances of the Village of Skokie,
and the rules and regulations
and the rules and regulations
of the Fire Department,
of the Fire Department,
and the Skokie Board of Fire and Police Commissioners,
and the Skokie Board of Fire and Police Commissioners,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
of a firefighter to the best of my ability.
of a firefighter to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. So you will, let's see, you sign here and then Chief will get you a copy.
Okay. Do that now.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, and Anthony, would you introduce your family and friends who are with you this evening?
My wife, Mary, my dad, Lou Ruffalo, my mom, Faisha Ruffalo, my brother, Lou, and his girlfriend, Danielle.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Pleasure to have you.
Okay, next we have up firefighter Callan Beeson, please. Hi. Nice to meet you. Congratulations. So here's your cheat sheet. Can you just repeat after me? Okay? Okay, I, Callan Beeson,
I, Callan Beeson,
do solemnly swear that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States of America,
Do solemnly swear that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States of America,
State of Illinois,
State of Illinois,
the ordinances of the Village of Skokie,
the ordinances of the Village of Skokie,
and the rules and regulations
and the rules and regulations
of the Fire Department,
of the Fire Department,
and the Skokie Board of Fire and Police Commissioners,
and the Skokie Board of Fire and Police Commissioners,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
of a firefighter to the best of my ability.
of a firefighter to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I will have you sign it at the back. Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I have my fiance Chrissy, my soon-to-be brother-in-law Eric, mother-in-law Nancy, her significant other Donald, my father Tom, my mother Donna, and my sister Wesley.
Welcome.
Okay, next up we have Danielle Campagna, please. Hi, how are you? Good. Where is a cheat sheet for you? So I'll just ask you to raise your right hand and repeat after me. Okay. I, Danielle Campagna,
I, Daniel Campagna,
do solemnly swear that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States of America,
do solemnly swear that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States of America,
State of Illinois,
State of Illinois,
the ordinances of the Village of Skokie,
the ordinances of the Village of Skokie,
and the rules and regulations
and the rules and regulations
of the Fire Department,
of the Fire Department,
and the Skokie Board of Fire and Police Commissioners,
and the Skokie Board of Fire and Police Commissioners,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
of a firefighter to the best of my ability.
of a firefighter to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
So I have with me my mom, Mary Lynn, and my dad, Mike.
Welcome.
And then she will get you a copy. Yeah. Great. Congratulations. Welcome. And last but not least, Gilberto Vila, please. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. This is easy. Raise your right hand, here's your cheat sheet, and you can just repeat after me. Okay? All right. So I, Gilberto Vila,
I, Gilberto Villa,
do solemnly swear that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States of America,
do solemnly swear that I will uphold the Constitution of the United States of America,
State of Illinois,
State of Illinois,
the ordinances of the Village of Skokie,
ordinances of the Village of Skokie,
and the rules and regulations
and the rules and regulations
of the Fire Department
of the Fire Department
and the Skokie Board of Fire and Police Commissioners,
and the Skokie Board of Fire and Police Commissioners,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
of a firefighter to the best of my ability.
of the firefighter to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Gilberto, please.
I have both my parents. I have my dad, Serafin, and my mom, Maria. I have my two brothers, younger brother, Alfredo, older brother, Ricardo. And then I have my girlfriend and our Diana and our baby, Elena.
Oh, beautiful.
And then Chief will get you a copy. Great, congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Anthony, Kalen, Daniel, Gilberto, congratulations and welcome. You are now members of one of the premier fire departments in the country. And I say that with great pride because it is. It is not only nationally recognized, but more importantly, it is locally recognized. Every 3 years or so, we do an independent survey of residents of the village. It's a scientifically conducted poll. And consistently, for the past 20 or 25 years since we've been doing this, our fire department and our police department, our first responders, all measure into the 90th percentile of approval of our residents. And it's for good reason. The service that our police and fire render our community, keeping us safe, as Commissioner Podas put it, running toward tragedy, not away from it, gives us a measure of protection that is a comfort to all of us. We appreciate everything that our men and women in blue do for us. So congratulations, welcome aboard. We have great leadership in both our fire and our police departments. I know you're going to enjoy serving under that leadership. And we hope to see you back here for promotions and social occasions as well. So thank you very much. Welcome to the families. We're greatly pleased that you came this evening for this momentous occasion. And why don't we take a 5-minute break so the family and our men and women in blue can congratulate our newest firefighters. So we'll take a short break.
Mrs. Patty. Did a great job. Did you? I thought so too. What am I doing?
The meeting of the village board will resume with a report of our village manager, John Lockerbie.
Thank you, Mayor Van Duzen and Village Board. Good evening, everyone. Item A is regarding an intergovernmental agreement between the Village of Skokie and the Village of Lincolnwood regarding dispatch services. State legislation was approved in 2015 mandating that 911 dispatch centers serving populations of 25,000 people or less be dissolved and/or consolidated or risk losing the 911 surcharge revenue collected by the state and distributed to municipalities. In late 2016, the Skokie Village Board approved an intergovernmental agreement, or an IGA, with the Village of Lincolnwood to consolidate their dispatch services for police, fire, and emergency medical response from Skokie's Communication Center, as well as non-emergency call handling during non-business hours. The term of the original IGA is set to expire on April 30th of 2022. Both communities came to terms on a new agreement to continue a successful long-term partnership with the Village of Lincolnwood. The proposed successor IGA term is 10 years with an annual subscription fee of $800,000 in year one and a 3% annual increase thereafter. The initial IGA necessitated the addition of 5 911 dispatch operators, which created operational efficiency while reducing our overtime costs. The annual subscription fee paid by the Village of Lincolnwood incorporates all salary and benefit costs associated with hiring the 5 additional communication staff, as well as a proportional share in the operating and capital expenses required to run the Skokie Communication Center. At this time, the execution of the IGA between the two villages is necessary. This evening, John Barku, the director of the Communications Center, is with us, and I would like to acknowledge him and thank him for his dedicated service. He's part of the reason that we had a successful first contract and look forward to a successful second contract. I concur with staff's recommendation and respectfully request mayor and board approval of the resolution authorizing the execution of the intergovernmental agreement to provide dispatch services to the Village of Lincolnwood.
A motion executing the intergovernmental agreement between the Village of Skokie and the Village of Lincolnwood for dispatch services is in order. Trustee Johnson, seconded by Trustee Kamkun. Are there any comments or any questions? If not, I'll call the roll, please.
Trustee Sutker,
Aye.
Trustee Robinson,
Aye.
Trustee Kuhn,
Aye.
Trustee Johnson,
Aye.
Trustee Pure Slovin,
Aye.
Trustee Klein,
Aye.
Mayor Van Dusen.
Aye, the motion passes.
Items B and C were approved as part of tonight's consent agenda, and that completes my report.
Thank you. The next item on our agenda is report of our Corporation Counsel, Michael Lorch.
Thank you, Mayor, trustees. Good evening, everyone. Item A is an ordinance which was on the consent agenda at the beginning of this evening's meeting, and it was adopted at that time. Item B is a request for an executive session in accordance with paragraph 2C1 of the Illinois Open Meetings Act pertaining to the review and discussion of personnel issues. Mayor, I would request board action on this tonight.
A motion for an executive session. Item B of the Corporation Council's agenda is in order. Trustee Kuhn, seconded by Trustee Robinson. Call the roll, please.
Trustee Sutker,
Aye.
Trustee Robinson,
Aye.
Trustee Kuhn,
Aye.
Trustee Johnson,
Aye.
Trustee Pure Slovin,
Aye.
Trustee Klein,
Aye.
Mayor Van Dusen.
Aye, the motion passes.
Thank you. That concludes my report for this evening.
Thank you. The final item on the agenda, the public agenda, is public comment. Were there any comments received?
We have not received any comments.
And is there anybody in the audience who wishes to address the board? If not, Trustee Sutker.
I move we adjourn for executive session.